Welcome to a spiritual journey through the readings of January 20th, 2024, as presented by the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops. Today, we explore the depths of sorrow, the plea for salvation, and the perplexity surrounding Jesus' actions. Let's immerse ourselves in these sacred texts, drawing insights and reflections to enrich our spiritual understanding. Reading 1. David returned from his defeat of the Amalekites and spent 2 days in Ziklag. On the third day, a man came from Saul's camp, with his clothes torn and dirt on his head. Going to David, he fell to the ground in homage. David asked him, "Where do you come from?" He replied, "I have escaped from the camp of the children of Israel." "Tell me what happened," David bade him. He answered that many of the soldiers had fled the battle, and that many of them had fallen and were dead, among them Saul and his son Jonathan. David seized his garments and rent them, and all the men who were with him did likewise. They mourned and wept and fasted until evening for Saul and his son Jonathan, and for the soldiers of the Lord of the clans of Israel, because they had fallen by the sword. Alas, the glory of Israel, Saul, slain upon your heights. How can the warriors have fallen? Saul and Jonathan, beloved and cherished, separated neither in life nor in death, swifter than eagles, stronger than lions. Women of Israel, weep over Saul, who clothed you in scarlet and in finery, who decked your attire with ornaments of gold. How can the warriors have fallen in the thick of the battle, slain upon your heights? I grieve for you, Jonathan, my brother. Most dear have you been to me. More precious have I held love for you than love for women. How can the warriors have fallen? The weapons of war have perished. Reflection. David's profound grief over the deaths of Saul and Jonathan, despite their troubled history, teaches us about the depth of human compassion and the complexities of relationships. It's a reminder that even in conflict, there can be respect and genuine sorrow for loss. Responsorial Psalm. O Shepherd of Israel, hearken, O Guide of the flock of Joseph. From your throne upon the cherubim, shine forth before Ephraim, Benjamin, and Manasseh. Rouse your power and come to save us. O Lord of hosts, how long will you burn with anger while your people pray? You have fed them with the bread of tears and given them tears to drink in ample measure. You have left us to be fought over by our neighbors, and our enemies mock us. Reflection. This psalm is a heartfelt plea for salvation and a lament over the suffering of the people. It's a reminder that in times of distress, we can turn to God, seeking His intervention and mercy. Alleluia. Open our hearts, O Lord, to listen to the words of your Son. Reflection. This invocation is a call for openness and receptivity to the teachings of Christ. It's a reminder to keep our hearts and minds open to divine wisdom and guidance. Gospel. Jesus came with his disciples into the house. Again, the crowd gathered, making it impossible for them even to eat. When his relatives heard of this, they set out to seize him, for they said, "He is out of his mind." Reflection. The Gospel presents a moment of misunderstanding and concern from Jesus' relatives, highlighting the challenges he faced in his mission. It's a reminder that following a divine calling may sometimes lead to perplexity and opposition from those around us. Today's readings offer profound lessons in compassion, the plea for salvation, openness to divine teachings, and the complexities of following a spiritual path. As we reflect on these themes, let us seek to embody these values in our daily lives, drawing closer to the divine and enriching our spiritual journey.
Follow me